Hi there. Yippee! I'm Wolf Larson. This is my assistant right here. Hello, I'm going to read an excerpt from my novel, Slam, Boom, Crash. And here we go. The first word I can't say. Okay, and the city rolls. Rumble, 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 onward. Onward, Metropolitania rolls, grumbling, mumbling, sleepy-eyed people in the morning. Bling! The alarm clock. Get your bleep out of bed, and swarms of suburbanites descending on railway stations, jumping onto them big bleep commuter trains, a chunk, steaming headlong into the city, and hard-headed, sweating dockers in the port, lifting, heaving, stacking, and airplanes down, flying down, woo, into sprawling airports, and airplanes up and down and circling around, in the burning, bright lava red of the boom blast surfaces, furnaces of steel mills, and the clackety of crowded, sweaty subway trains, and the bright white sizzling sparks flying through the air as welders build the city. And the vroom of passing cars on highways speeding by, and the big rumble of a big, wide, mean container truck down the street, and the ding of elevators up and down downtown office buildings, and panting, frantic, rushing up and down sidewalks, overflowing of people, and the violence of a raging bull of a subway train, a chunka, screech into the subway station, and the frantic, jostling people, get the bleep out of my way down the sidewalks, and giant skyscrapers pushing, thrusting their way out of the ground and hurling themselves towards the skies. And the loud, overbearing vroom of passing city buses, and the chugga of little tugboats pushing gigantic cargo ships into port, and the docks and the factories and the homes and the stores and the docks, and it all becomes a huge, gigantic urban labyrinth, and people with menacing faces and friendly faces and desperate faces and naive faces and ugly, stupid-looking faces, and I'm ugly. All kinds of faces everywhere, and the white-teeth smile of excuse me, and the docker bleep, as with all his might he lashes together the big, heavy steel cables that lash the containers together, and the doom boom of black drummers in subways, drumming, echoing off the walls of a subway station, and the slam, crash, bam of cars colliding in the streets, and headlong collisions, and the angry artists and writers hatching revolutionary plots to storm the literary and artistic establishments, smashing it all with a wrecking ball, and towering overhead cranes on the docks lifting 22-ton container loads onto sprawling half-mile-long container ships, and a bloom of passing motorcycles, and a tap of ingenious computer hackers, tapping all day, all night long. This is your nightmare calling corporate America. Ha! And all the emotions, and all the feel, and all the sound, and all the blood of the city, its colors and smells and sounds and people, masses of waves of people at a rally, and the dull, gray melancholy of a ship's crew leaving port for the sea, and canvases of painters cutting, ripping, shredding the air with their painted sharp lines like daggers, and the bam, bam, bam of hammers and nails, building the city, and the trains and cross-country buses and the roaring airplanes going all over the world, and the spurt of red blood splattering from a dying young lady who just split her wrists, and the clatter, clatter, boom, clatter, clatter, boom, clatter, clatter, boom of an assembly line in the industrial district, and flowing highways, running railways, and railroad tracks, go, 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 and it just goes on and on and on. Bye-bye.